Hey there. Let me ask you something. What if you could actually spend less time on all that admin stuff and more time, changing lives? Well, today, that's exactly what we're going to dive into. We're talking about building an AI-powered coaching practice using some really smart automation. The whole point? To free you up to do what you do best. I mean, really, does it sound familiar? You're spending way more time chasing clients than you are changing lives. If you just nodded your head, then you're in the right place, because we are about to tackle that exact problem. And this right here is the classic coach's dilemma, isn't it? You got into this whole thing because you're genuinely passionate about helping people. You want to see those breakthroughs. But then reality hits. The day-to-day grind of just running the business, all the marketing, the endless follow-ups, the admin work, it just starts to pile up and get in the way of that passion. Okay, so let's talk about the big obstacle here. We're going to call it the friction of manual work. What's the real cost of doing everything by hand? Let's break it down. Okay, just take a look at this. It's like a tale of two different worlds. Over here on the left, you've got the manual way. It's messy, it's inconsistent, it's where good leads just disappear. But then look at the right. The automated way. It's clean, it's instant, it's a well-oiled machine where every single lead gets nurtured from the get-go. I mean, the difference is just night and day. And that manual way of doing things, it leads to some seriously painful problems. You know what I'm talking about. Inconsistent client experiences because you're just stretched too thin. You miss chances to connect with someone right when they're interested. And yeah, that leads to higher client churn. Put it all together, and your business just stops growing. And that is so frustrating when you know you've got so much value to give. So how do we fix this? Well, the solution isn't some single magical tool. Think of it more like building your very own automated assistant. Let's meet the team, the different parts that make this whole thing work. First up is fillout.com. This is basically your new front door, and it's not just some boring old Google form. No, with this, you can build these really cool, engaging, almost conversational forms that pull in all the vital info you need from a new prospect right from that very first interaction. Okay, next up is make.com. Honestly, this is the brains of the whole operation, the central nervous system. It's like a universal translator that gets all your different apps talking to each other. It's super simple, really. When one thing happens, that's a trigger, like someone filling out your form, it automatically makes something else happen, an action, like creating a client profile. It's the digital glue that holds your whole system together. So, all that great information you're collecting, where does it live? It all flows into Notion. Think of Notion as your central command center. It's one single place where you can track everything about a client's journey, from the first time they reach out to their biggest breakthrough. It's way more flexible than a normal CRM, so you can build out the exact dashboard that works for you. And the last piece of the puzzle, ChatGPT. This is your personal communicator. It's what allows you to generate these incredibly smart, personalized emails automatically. And because it's using the info you've already gathered, it helps you nurture those relationships in a way that feels totally authentic and human, not like some generic robotic message. All right, so we've met the players, we've got the tools, but the magic is in how they all work together. So let's actually walk through it. Let's see what this automation looks like in action for a typical client. Okay, check out this flow. Step 1, someone finds you and fills out your awesome fill-out form. Boom, lead captured. Step 2, instantly, and I mean instantly, Make.com tells ChatGPT to send a personalized welcome email. Right away, they feel seen. Step 3, the system then automatically starts nurturing them with helpful content. Step 4, all the while, every interaction, every piece of data is flowing neatly into your Notion dashboard. And that brings us to step 5. The system is smart enough to even nudge you to do a proactive check-in at just the right time. See? It's just this beautiful, seamless cycle. Okay, that all sounds great, right? But what's the actual payoff for doing all this? Let's talk about the reward. This is the real transformation we're aiming for, both in your practice and, honestly, in your life. So what's the result? Well, for starters, you get way more time for actual high-impact coaching. You'll build stronger client loyalty because everyone feels taken care of. You'll finally see consistent, sustainable growth in your business. And maybe best of all, no more leads falling through the cracks. I mean, ever again. And this quote just says it all perfectly. By automating the repetitive yet essential aspects of client management, you free yourself to focus on transformative coaching. That is the entire goal right there. It really is all about tipping the scales, isn't it? It's about shifting your focus away from all that heavy administration and back to the work that actually matters, the transformation. This system, this is what lets you make that shift. All right, are you feeling fired up? I hope so, because now we're going to make this super practical. Here is a quick win checklist, the very first steps you can take to start building this for yourself, like today. It's just 4 simple things to get started, but they have a huge impact. First, get that lead capture form live with Fillout. That's your new front door. Second, use Make.com to hook it up to Notion. Now you have a central hub. Third, set up a simple automated welcome email using ChatGPT to create that instant wow factor. And fourth, start designing your client dashboard in Notion. Just those 4 steps, and you're laying the foundation for a whole new way of working. So, I'm going to leave you with this one last question to chew on. Just take a second and really think about it. What could your practice truly become? What new things could you create if you suddenly had an extra 10 hours back every single week? Really let that one sink in.